All right, good evening. It's almost 7 o'clock here. I'm at the Winella Pass trailhead here, which is the trailhead to start for these guys. So let me show you what we got here. This is Mount Bierstadt. This is the most popular 14er in Colorado because it's relatively easy and it's right next to Denver. But I'm going to be going more off the beaten path and summiting that, and then going across this ridge here is called the Sawtooth, which, I mean, looks a lot gnarlier than it is. But then behind that is Mount Evans, which is kind of the iconic peak that you can see from Denver and drive to the top to. But I will be hiking on it instead. And then hopefully coming back down that gully right there, which hopefully isn't too gnarly, and hopefully all the wet crap in there isn't too bothersome. So anyways, that's the plan for tomorrow, and I'll see you then. All right, good morning. So we're here starting the hike. It's almost 7:30, which feels heretically late, but that's fine. I got a much better night's sleep last night. Full night's rest, feeling pretty good now. So, and here's where we're after. It's kind of blowing out because the sun's right there, but there's Bierstadt and then the Sawtooth to the left. About 1,000 more feet. Woo. Like a little groggy, but yeah. You can go ahead. I'll go talk to him. We'll see. All right, so I just come off the summit, which is up there of Bierstadt. As you could tell, there is a zoo of people up there, but now I'm starting to head down, and this is kind of what I'm looking at. So I feel like this gully is probably the best bet, and then there's a little bit of snow there that I see tracks in, and then I don't know, I think the ridge is going to be pretty straightforward. But yeah, so across that's the end of the Sawtooth, and then Mount Evans is right there. You can maybe make out the road. So yeah, again, beautiful day, no wind, supposed to be sunny all day, so definitely a great day to pick to be above tree line all day. All right, looking back, you can see kind of the terrain that I've been dealing with. It's pretty nasty stuff, bouldery. Just, I'm taking it pretty slow on this stuff, but I'm thinking as we continue down there that things will start to flatten out, and I think it'll probably be the most difficult part in terms of keeping footing and on as much of a slope as it is. So at least that's what I'm hoping. Okay, hopefully I'm to my lowest point here. This is taking a while. These boulders are just hideous, but I think once we start getting up out of the saddle, it'll hopefully be better terrain. All right, finally made it to the saddle, really. So the next thing is going to be going up there. I'm probably not pointing at it, but you can probably see the people up there. So, whew. No wind, very beautiful, but it's honestly a bit hot. So I do wish there was a wind, but so be it. Can't complain with totally clear day and no risk of thunderstorms. So, all right, that's where I came from. I think hopefully the worst of it is over, and now I'm at the start of the class 3 climbing. So I'll be going shoot-doo-doo, kind of up there. So looks like a lot of fun. So this is supposed to be the crux or the hardest part of the route. So, but it looks a lot more fun than anything I've done so far. So, all right, I think I'm done with most of the Class 3 scrambling stuff, which I was covering down there. But so that's where it came from, and where I'm going is that wall behind me. But you can sort of see a scree pile there that I mean, it's not gonna be the most fun thing in the world, but it makes it doable. But man, the scenery, I mean, hard to beat it. Mountains out there, big glacial cirque with Abyss Lake right there. So yeah, this is still turning out to be a great day. So onwards and upwards. Oh man, you guys, the exposure here is real, but pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And it's actually pretty lucky that there's basically a ramp that allows you to have sort of a trail all the way up to the other side. And once you get over that other side, then it flattens out. Okay, coming around the bend here. One last look at this, just to give you perspective of what I just went up. I feel like that ledge, man, like this is about the most exposed you could, one of the most exposed you could get with Class 2, where you don't strictly need your hands. It's just, oh, it's just incredible. So very cool. I would say worth it for all the nasty boulder hopping I did to get down here. All right, summit of the Sawtooth. Technically that's the highest point. Mount Evans out there, Bierstadt over there, and Grays and Tories are those two big ones out there. That's where I was yesterday. Alright, so the final goal today before the long trek is none other than Evans, which is going to be very busy. Not because of the way we are hiking up there. Almost there. One last push. I was there yesterday. Whew. It was a bit of a slog to get up here, but I'm feeling better now. Crack down an ibuprofen, that's always the secret sauce, and then I have about 4-ish miles to go through kind of difficult terrain, but I don't know. I feel like I'm making good time. It'll be a good full day. You gotta hope that whoever that helicopter was for is gonna be okay. It's never a good thing to see, but the thing just flew right over us. And it's crazy how fast those things can move, which is good. That's exactly what they should be able to do. Okay, so here's the start of the gully I get to go down. You might be able to see the trail right there. Yeah, gonna be a little tough terrain, but you can see the road and the trailhead is way off there, so not too much longer, hopefully. Alright, pretty much out of that gully now, and next is the willows, which you can see down there. And I have heard horror stories about them. I met a guy on top of Bierstadt who says, "Oh, I'll never do that again." So we'll see if I agree with him, but I suspect I will. But just to give you an idea, that there is the Sawtooth that I traversed earlier today. Pretty crazy and jagged. Okay, there's one mucky section back there. You should have seen how far in my hiking pole sank into the mud. Should have taken a video for it, but for now, back on actual trail, but I have a feeling that's not gonna last too long. That's why I wore my waterproof hiking boots instead of my trail runners today, because that's what I was expecting. I'll tell you what, this really hasn't been that bad actually. Some hardy soul put all the energy into actually making a, somewhat maintained trail into this, and so I haven't really had to bushwhack proper at all, thankfully, as long as I've been on the trails. So thank you, kind stranger, as they say on Reddit. All right, there you go, man. Wow. 10 hours, 40 minutes. It's hard to believe I did that looking at it, but a lot of fun. Just spectacular. A little bit of everything. So yeah, kind of a bit of a 14ers classic route right there, but yeah, a lot of people, but still a lot of fun. And I'm just rambling, man. It's been a long day. I have a cold Honeycrisp apple sitting in my cooler that I am just waiting to bite into. So I'll see you in the next one.